Right. We are at the top of the hour. Welcome, everybody. A warm welcome and thank you to everyone for joining us. We're excited to introduce you to two incredible tools that will elevate your sales skills and make you a superhero in the eyes of your clients. So grab a notepad, silence those phones, and let's make the most of the next few minutes together. Before we kick things off, let's shine a spotlight on the Golden Care goodies. We're not just talking about top-notch products here. We've also got your back with all-around support too, with gems like InstaPivot and nifty comparison tools. Everything's designed to rocket you to success. Haven't inked a deal yet? Well, that's about to be history today. Give us a call and let's get you contracted. 1-800-842-7799. All right. Meet your dream team, Jeff, Manny, and Morgan. Each of these pros is your state-specific guru, armed with years of experience. Feeling stuck or need a brainwave session? These are your top-notch contacts. Jot their info down. Seriously, you'll thank yourself later. All right, so today we're going to talk about the Underwriting Concierge Service and Decline Placement Combo. Your presenters today are Morgan, one of our regional directors, and myself. A little background on your host for today. Morgan is one of our regional directors. Before she was promoted to regional director, she was an invaluable member of our Golden Care marketing support team, providing quotes, product recommendations, and guidance to our agents. She flourished in that position and naturally progressed to the position of regional director, where she will continue building upon her experience. She's so busy behind the scenes building rapport and working closely with agents. She assists with contracting and commissions, provides training and tutoring to those coming into the marketing support position. Before she joined Golden Care, Morgan's energy and focus went towards a successful career as a kitchen manager at a reputable restaurant. But juggling her career and the demands of two rambunctious boys became overwhelming, and her search for better work-life balance brought her to Golden Care. And boy, are we glad it did. And there's me. I joined the team in January as an underwriting specialist after having spent some years at Manhattan Life helping to develop, then finalize underwriting and new business processing for Omniflex short-term care. I have a strong background in developing underwriting guidelines, overseeing compliance with regulatory standards, and managing the operational aspects of underwriting teams. I'm certified in Lean Six Sigma Green Belt, and I'm a LOMA certified underwriter. Underscoring my commitment to precision and continuous improvement, I also have my master's in leadership and bachelor's in health science, and I recently earned my long-term care professional designation. In addition to my underwriting expertise, I developed curricula and mentored students, demonstrating my passion for leadership and professional growth. I hope that you find my comprehensive knowledge and proven track record an incredibly valuable addition to our Golden Care team. Now, let's shine the spotlight on the true superstar, our Underwriting Concierge Service. This little gem is your undercover ace. We are here to tackle pre-screens, decode tricky meds and conditions, appeal decisions, and hunt down the perfect coverage for your client. Consider us your underwriting best friend, ready to swoop in for the tough cases and those what on earth moments. So since this is a fairly new service, you might want to ask yourself, when can I use it? There's many times that you can use it before you submit an application. When the client is complex, like my client takes multiple medications, has several health conditions, I'm not sure what plan they'd qualify for or if they'd even be eligible at all. Perfect time to use the concierge. We can sort through conditions, meds, timelines, and help you avoid wasted time and declines. Also, when the app is vague or confusing. So the app might say neurological disorder. Does that include sciatica? What about migraines? Ask us. We know what carriers really mean by that wording. When a client was previously declined or rated down, My client was declined last year. Can I try again? What's changed? Should I even bother? Let us do the digging before you waste another app. You can also use this when medications don't match the condition. She's taking metformin, but she says she doesn't have diabetes. Or he's on gabapentin, but he denies any pain or seizures. Red flag. Let us walk you through that and help you word it right or rule it out altogether. You can also use this when the client has a tricky history. My client had a stent 4 years ago, takes blood thinners, and uses oxygen at night. Is there a chance? That combo could mean a decline or not. And we'll help you figure it out and point to the right product for you. Or when you're just not sure what product fits. This person is mostly healthy, but they had cancer 3 years ago. What's the best option for them? We'll walk you through options, exclusions, restoration rules, and benefits that actually make sense for your client. Or if you're new or you're overwhelmed, I'm new to health underwriting, and I just want a second set of eyes and ears. Ask away. There's no shame in checking. It protects your client and your reputation. But did you know you can also use the Underwriting Concierge Service after a decline? So after a decline, before giving up, my client was just declined. Can we fix it? Was it a misunderstanding? Perfect moment to loop in the concierge. We'll review the application, the phone interview. We can spot any red flags, meds, vague answers, diagnoses, things like that, missing context. And then we can help you prepare a cleaner, stronger resubmission if that's appropriate. We can recommend alternative carriers or products if needed. You can also use this after the decline when you want to appeal a decision. So the decision doesn't make sense. My client is stable and the interview didn't reflect that. So let us draft a professional, clear appeal statement, collect and summarize medical records if needed, communicate directly with underwriting on your behalf if permitted, push for reconsideration based on accurate context. And also, when you don't know why they were declined, it just says, based on information obtained in the PHI, unfavorable history of something vague, but it doesn't explain what happened. So we can dig into those RX pools. We can look at the application wording, interview notes. Sometimes it's one wrong word or medication timing that trigger the decline, and we'll find it. And also, when you just want to learn from a decline, what can I do differently next time? Use the concierge to break it down. You'll get insight into how underwriters think, learn better ways to prep clients and fill out applications, avoid repeat mistakes with future cases. So the bottom line is don't accept declines at face value. Don't ghost your client when a decline happens. Let us fight with facts, not with frustration. Why did we even cook this? Simple. We've stood where you stand. We know that gut punch feeling when a decline or reduced benefit swoops in and steals your surefire sell. Poof, gone. With our service, you're not playing roulette. Nope, you're never going solo. We're your trusty sidekick, leading you through every twist and turn. So let's talk about how our dedicated team of experts is here to help you. We're all about personalized support throughout the underwriting process. This means you'll get quick answers, guidance, and tailored solutions that simply simplify your work. Whether you're dealing with complex health histories, pre-screening for care, or addressing tricky underwriting decisions, our Underwriting Concierge Service is ready to guide you every step of the way. With Golden Care's experienced team behind you, you can provide the best outcomes for your clients. You can ensure that they secure the coverage that they deserve. This will allow you to focus on what truly matters, and that is building strong relationships with your clients and growing your business. So let us handle the heavy lifting so you can dedicate your time to what you do best. Build those relationships and grow your business. So how do you even submit your request? It's easy. Call us, text us, submit online, whichever way works for you. Our team is quick, responsive, and ready to jump in. Don't overthink it. Send in the case and we'll do the digging. If you use the online form, it's quick and easy, foolproof. It tells you what's required, what's optional. You don't have to guess. It's right there. There's just an example of what you'll see on that page. There's drop downs and then just very few free form fields for you to fill out. Simple form, quick and easy for you to use. But even with the best partnership prior to submitting the application, things don't always go the right way. New discoveries can be made during the RX check by the underwriter or in a phone health interview with your client. So let's dive into what to do when your client hears the dreaded no. First of all, keep calm and carry on. Second, don't pull a disappearing act on your client. Third, pick up the phone and give us a call. We'll work our magic to find a solution, keeping your client happy and your commission intact. This program is your secret weapon to save the sale. So now Morgan is going to highlight the benefits of our decline placement program.
Hi, everyone, and welcome today. Renee, can you see my screen?
I can.
Awesome. All right. Well,
okay,
thank you for
now
that.
You'll want to switch.
Flip it. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see here. There we go.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you, Renee. Appreciate that, walking us through. And my name is Morgan Barth. I am a regional director here, and I'm excited to talk to you today about the powerful program that many of our agents are using to close more sales, especially in those frustrating long-term care declines, and it's off the table. It's not an option. The program is called the Decline Placement Program, and it's specifically designed to help you find the real coverage solutions for your clients who have been declined or who have health conditions that make them seem uninsurable. So whether it's a tough health history or past decline or just a unique situation, this program will it comes into play, and it's another way to help save those sales. So let's look at an example here. We got Agent 007. Some of you may be familiar with this agent, James Bond. Sorry, couldn't help myself. But so Agent 007, he submitted a request for his client who was initially declined due to a history of multiple sclerosis. Despite this, Agent 007 didn't stop there. He recorded all the necessary medications and diagnoses during the intake process, ensuring that he had detailed information at hand. So now here's the key takeaway. When faced with a decline, engaging with us can open new doors. We collaborated with additional carriers to find those who could accommodate to the client's specific situation. This approach allowed us to recommend and provide quotes that met the client's needs, respecting their health conditions and ongoing treatments. So remember, even if a client is initially declined, it doesn't have to be the end of the road. With the right support and information, we can turn a no into a yes and ensure your clients feel secure in their coverage options. This slide, this is going to be your trusty nudge. A decline isn't a death sentence for deals. You've already tackled the tough stuff. When you're winning the face-to-face time with your client and gaining their trust. Now let's seal the deal together. Today, I'm going to walk you through how this program works. The great news is it's simple, fast, and easy to use. Whether you've received a formal LTC decline or just have a client with complex health conditions, our team helps you find the best fit product without wasting your time or losing the case. We're going to do all the heavy lifting so you can focus on helping your client and closing that sale. All right, before I begin, I want to walk you through how this program, I'm going to walk you through how the program works, but I also want to highlight a really important point. If you take a look at these health conditions that are typically declined or are declined with long-term care, these conditions are accepted with short-term care and home health care products. One of our most effective pivots we make is to short-term care. And they offer real benefits for your clients, and more importantly, they accept many of these health conditions that typically result in those hard declines with LTC. So instead of walking away from that case, we pivot to these alternative solutions and help you still get your client covered. So let's take a look at some of the short-term care products. These are the products we have available in our portfolio here at Golden Care. We work with these carriers regularly, and they're designed to give you flexible, fast issuing options when LTC isn't the right fit. And I'm going to highlight a few key features from some of these plans that may work best for the different client situations. First up, Omniflex, and this product is a standout product when you're pivoting from LTC. One of the biggest advantages is the simple two-tiered underwriting, which brings the concept of graded benefits into the STC world. This means more clients can get approved even with moderate impairments. What makes Omniflex truly unique is the Fast 50 benefit. This gives your client immediate access to cash from day one with no elimination period. It's ideal for paying a spouse, a family member, or even a trusted friend as a caregiver, and it applies to both the home care and facility. So the home care use of this feature is probably pretty obvious to all of you, but I want to give you a couple examples of how you could use this on the facility side. Let's say one purchased a facility benefit with an elimination period, let's say 60 days, and perhaps they had an eligible claim that would only call for a small amount of days in the facility. So maybe after a major surgery in which they needed some recovery and therapy in a nursing facility. So if they knew they would not be in the facility long enough to get the full facility indemnity benefit, they could utilize Fast 50 and get 50% of their facility benefit paid first day for those days. And of course, after they get out of the claim situation and go the 180 days without needing any other benefits or care, the days used would restore, the unused days would restore back to their plan for future claims. Omniflex allows for multiple restorations on both facility and the home health care. And that's up to the lifetime maximum of 2 times their respective benefit periods within the plan. Another way you could utilize Fast 50 on the facility side is, let's say your client used their entire home health care benefit, they're already on a claim, as either full indemnity or Fast 50. Then they could continue to stay at home and utilize the Fast 50 from their base plan or the facility coverage to continue on their claim and still recover at home. Again, then use this for family members or even cash to pay for home health care aids. Omniflex is the only STC plan out there that allows one to experience a paid single claim for up to 720 days in a home health care setting. So I wouldn't say that's short-term care. That's why we like to refer to these products as extended care. A few other key features, there's the $300 annual RX benefit for that. This can actually help offset premium costs. Good selling point. The inflation rider grows both facility and home health care benefits over time. There's the 10% spousal discount that makes joint coverage even more affordable. And Omniflex it's flexible, it's competitive, and it's the smart go-to when traditional LTC coverage is off the table. GTL's plan, they have Recover Cash. One of the most compelling features of this plan is the T-Care caregiver benefit. This unique feature, it provides a $3,500 lump sum payment to a family member or friend acting as a caregiver, so that it gives them the ability to focus on what matters most, obviously caring for their loved ones without that financial stress that comes along with that. And even better, this benefit restores with the policy, offering ongoing value and support. Additional highlights, there's this 10% spousal discount. There's actually 2 inflation protection options with this plan. You can choose whether 5% simple or compounding, so that helps maintain the policy's value over time. It's not just a product, it's a comprehensive solution designed to provide flexibility and that caregiver support and financial protection for your clients and their families. Next up, Aetna's Recovery Care Plan. The standout feature for this plan is the restoration of benefit, which functions similarly to Omniflex. This plan can restore multiple times, allowing the policy holder to utilize all of the days that they elected up until that maximum benefit period is reached. That offers enhanced flexibility and value, making it an excellent option for clients who want coverage that can support them through multiple recoveries or health events over time. And I'm going to finish up with the key features with Wellaby. This plan has 2 recovery care solutions, the Essential Care and Essential Care Plus. The Essential Care Plus option is available for clients who can answer no to all of the health questions. So it's got kind of like Omniflex, it's got that 2-tier graded benefit and functions the same way. A few other key features here. There is a 14% spousal discount. They also have a 5% simple inflation rider, and that applies to both facility and home health care benefits. And then unique to this plan is there is actually a $500 household improvement benefit. And this is included in both the plans. This feature helps cover home modifications that are needed for your client to recover safely at home. And lastly, the $500 care coordination benefit. And this is built-in support to assist policyholders in setting up personalized care when the need arises. So again, I'm going to wrap up with this plan, highlighting the different key features. But for more information on any of the short-term care products within our portfolio, never hesitate to reach out to our marketing team here. And then I also want to highlight next week on Tuesday, the 22nd at 2 p.m., Jeff Clark's actually going to be hosting our suite of STC options. We'll go over the plan specs, niche markets, and highlighting the individual plan strengths. I highly encourage you to tune into that one. And just remember, we're here to support you with the tools and insights you need to serve your clients confidently. All right, let's see how this plan works. So I'm going to walk through exactly how the decline placement program works. Again, it's simple, but it can make a big difference for your clients and your business. There's 3 steps. Step 1 is going to be gather the client's health information. This isn't about tracking down any new records or doing any extra work. You likely already have all of what you need at hand. This includes things like the original application you submitted, the decline letter you received, or even the email correspondence from the LTC underwriter explaining the decline. The more detailed and accurate information is better. But don't overthink it. Just gather what's already on hand. So after you have all that information, you are ready to go to our goldencareagent.com/declines. This is where you'll find the decline intake form, which you can see on your right-hand side of your screen. This is the heart of the program and where we start the replacement process. Once you fill out the page and submit the form with, again, as much detail as possible, we're looking for a full client picture. So the more information you provide, the better. And this is key. The more thorough you are with this submission, the more effectively we can match your client to an appropriate solution. Once the form is submitted, our placement team, they're going to jump into action. They're going to review the case, explore the available options, and then follow up with a recommendation. This happens often very quickly. We've placed many cases this way that were originally declined, so don't walk away again. And step 2 is simply just watch your inbox. You're going to receive an email from our decline placement team with everything you need to move forward. This will include a customized quote for the recommended product, a consumer-friendly brochure, and additional product materials to help you confidently present the solution to your client. If you're not currently appointed to sell the suggested product, no worries. We'll help you get you contracted. And then, or at your request, we can pivot to an alternative product that you are already appointed with. Remember, you are not alone. Our team is here to support you with sales tips, talking points, and strategies to help you present the solution. Third and last step, now comes the most important part. Save the client's sale. With the right solution now in hand, you can confidently revisit your client and walk them through the next steps. So you're going to go in and acknowledge the decline from the original LTC carrier and explain the underwriter's decision, but more importantly, shift the focus to the good news. You already found the solution and it fits their needs. This is your chance to rebuild confidence, protect the relationship, and still deliver the coverage your client was hoping for. You just turned a no into a yes, and that makes all of the difference. Something to keep in mind, as you begin using the decline placement program, we can help you streamline the process by automating future declines. This means that you won't need to manually re-enter that information every time. But due to current email encryption protocols and protection with the HIPAA-sensitive client information, the automation may depend on the email your client used. However, we may be able to help create a secure workflow that allows the client's details to be shared directly with our team. So if you're interested in setting up automation or want to explore a more customized process, give us a call at our marketing team. That number again is 800-842-7799. And we understand how important trust is in this business, especially when it comes to your clients. And here's a few other reassurances. Your client's information is secure. The security of your client's personal health information is our top priority. We follow strict protocols to protect all sensitive data throughout this entire process. We will never contact your client. Your relationship with the client is yours, period. We'll never reach out to your client unless you specifically request us to do so, and we never share or sell the client data. This program exists solely to help you serve your clients, not to market them. You can use this confidently, knowing your client and your business is protected every step of the way. Well, that's everything you need to know to get started with our decline placement program. It's simple, effective, and designed to help you turn tough cases into real solutions for your clients. If you have any questions or want to walk through a case, don't hesitate to reach out. Again, that's the 800-842-7799, or you can visit our goldencareagent.com. And I want to thank you all for attending today. And as a token of our appreciation, we are sending out a CE voucher to all of you. Please, so just keep an eye on your inbox. And if there's one key takeaway, let it be this: utilize the concierge service and make use of the decline placement program and prioritize saving those sales. Remember, you're not alone when you partner with Golden Care. Thanks again for your time, and we look forward to help you place more business. And that's all. Take care, everyone.
Golden Care is looking forward to serving you with new tools, new products, new innovations, and always the best support in the business to help you succeed in 2022. So give us a call at 800-842-7799 or check out our website at www.goldencareagent.com.